this tank over here is receiving water from the filter that is made out of wood. And these orandas are enjoying their food, and you will note that the water is too shallow for this. Maybe we can catch some of them. Yes, these are the koi's. Wow. Hey guys, it's another beautiful day once again, and we are here back at Dexter's World channel. Today we are going to make an update about this tank. Of course, you will see that this tank now is empty because in the past videos that we harvested all of the koi's that are placed in here. And also you will see that tank over there is already empty for the new batch of our shubunkin and moorfish. And that's what we're gonna do today. We will go to Michael's house. I was informed that the breeder of shubunkin and moorfish have already produced a lot of babies. And this is the thing that we will do today. But before that, allow me to just share with you about this tank. Many have asked, Dexter, how would you maintain the cleanliness of your tank? Well, of course, you will see that I have 4 tanks. Actually, these 2 big tanks is the main tank for our fish, and we have 2 other smaller tank over there. Come on, let's watch this one. So I have here 2 compartments, this one and the other one. This compartment is the tank where we placed our submersible pump. You will see the submersible pump that is placed inside. The water is being siphoned over this filter bags. These filter bags that is filled with stones, and you will see that there are some seedlings of lettuce that are growing, and this lettuce receive the vitamins and the fertilizer out of the waste of the fish. This submersible pump here will bring up the water over this filter, and the roots of these vegetables will also help in maintaining the cleanliness of the water. And you will see that the cycle is from here down there, and it will revolve to all throughout the 4 tanks. And you will see that this tank also is filled with plants, and these plants are the hiding place now of the baby fish. You will see this one. Actually, these baby fish are too many right here, and the water is really very clean and free from disease because of this filtration system. So you look at this filtration box, it has a drain pipe. I put this bigger tube to prevent the stones from coming inside and blocking the drain pipe. And this is the purpose of this bigger tube. There are shubunkins and calico swordtail over there. There are also blacktail, swordtail over here, and they are producing a lot of babies. By the way, my son Dexter is working double time for this farm. Of course, he is earning also an income. I am giving him allowance for his school, and he is learning because he has also a channel, and he is fond of making DIY videos on aquariums and fish. Can you say hi, Dexter? You're so shy.
Hello.
Can you invite our friends to also like and share your videos?
Hello guys, thank you for subscribing to my channel.
And you will see that the agapes are also here. Now we will go to the house of Michael. I will bring some of our breeders to his place, and as what we have practiced, he will breed this one, and we will divide the babies. So guys, Michael is now preparing for this 5 breeders of Rancho and is intending to breed this one. As a matter of procedure, we cannot mix the new stock of fish to the common tank because that is not really advisable, because it's either the old or the new fish will get sick. I'm advising you guys to really not just easily mix your common tank with new fish before it passes through a quarantine stage. So guys, you can recall in our previous videos, maybe 2 weeks ago, we made a video on the actual hen spawning of this fish. You may wonder, how about the baby kois that had been hatched? Well, the baby kois are here. They are already transferred and they are already very visible. Maybe we can catch some of them. Yes, these are the kois. Wow, they have uniform sizes. So these are the kois that we have produced out of the breeders. There are actually 5 breeders. There are 2 females and 1 male that have been bred. Production of this Japanese koi is really very that easy and very prolific. It's easy to multiply as long as you are adapting the correct method, correct technique and procedure. Of course, the temperature requirement is also very important in the water conditioning.
Oh no, I gave my heart away.
So guys, we are draining now the water. We wanted to drain half of this water so that we can catch the more fish so easily. And we're expected to harvest around 1,000 more baby fish here in this tank. So we're draining now the water, and this water will go directly to the river. We will grow this for a couple of months, and then of course we will display this at the pet shop, the pet store. So this is the cycle, as what I've said. And you can also do your own. You can do a business about breeding, and we already have many videos, the tips, the procedure on how to breed this one. You will witness now as we are going to catch this one, and we'll get also some baby kois. So if you will see this box, it seems that this box had already been abandoned, but it is not, because you will see that this box contains babies of the orandas, and these orandas are enjoying their food. And you will note that the water is too shallow for this. Maybe you will ask, Dexter, is it really necessary to put these babies on a shallow water? Yes, it is very important, very necessary to put the babies on the shallow water for us to immediately monitor their condition. If you will place this in a very deep water, then you cannot monitor their condition. Of course, they will not stay long here. After a couple of weeks, they're gonna be transferred to a bigger tank which has deep water. So for a couple of days from hatch, they are being placed in just a very shallow water. And this is our way of monitoring their condition. Guys, we are able to collect some 150 to 600 or 750 baby kois. We will see that they have uniform sizes. This is an indication of a good fish, meaning good baby fish, because if they are not being fed with sufficient food, then the chances are some of them will be left out and they will practice this cannibalism. They will eat each other. That's why they will not have uniform sizes. But if you will feed them enough food, especially live food, then you will expect that almost all of them have uniform size. So we have collected 1,000 of them. By the way, guys, this is also very important to note that if you are putting the small babies inside this plastic, we have to tie both ends of this cellophane, because if we will not, then there is a chance that this small fish will die as it will stuck at the edge of this plastic. So we are putting a rubber band on it so that they will not stuck inside the plastic. So So guys, we already have here 1,000 baby kois, and thanks a lot, Michael. Michael was too shy to talk in front of the camera, but of course we will bring this immediately because this will not stay long. Cannot allow this fish to stay long here inside because we don't use the oxygen, we just use the natural air. So we will bring this immediately and we'll just come back, and of course we also witness how we're going to catch this more fish and the shubon kid. So we will now bring this to the empty pan that we have prepared. Come on. By the way, these kois are the ones that we have placed on this tank 2 weeks ago, and their size is already big. So we will acclimatize this one. We'll allow them to float for 5 minutes or maybe 10 minutes, and then we will release these baby kois. Whew. Too busy. It's been 10 minutes now and we are ready to release this one. Look at this kois. You will become big. And if your koi will swim on the surface, it's a break problem, meaning if you will release the koi and they will swim at the surface, meaning they have a problem with the water. You will test the water is good. If the moment you release them, they will stay at the bottom. So we will go to Michael's place again and we will get the moor and the shubonkin. So guys, you will recall that in the previous video we lent Michael our shubonkin breeders, and on the agreement that he is going to breed and we will buy the babies. So these are now the result of the breeding. We're expecting to harvest more than 500 of them, and we just realized that some of them are already eaten by the bird. This is a known fact here in our place that birds really are predators of our fish. Anyway, we are even thankful enough because the birds did not consume it all. Maybe the birds just left half of the population. These are the shubonkins that we lent to Michael, and they have now produced too many babies. If it were not for this birds which consume half of this, we could have harvested more than 200 or 300 shubonkins. But that was a learning experience for us, so we're putting all these nets to prevent those birds from coming in. So guys, Michael is very busy now catching all these baby moors. You can even say that the water is dirty, but the secret is green water is good for the fish. And we are just regularly draining the water and then replacing it with new one. And that's the cycle. We're also giving live food. It is expected that this tank contains more than 4,000 babies of the moor fish. And this is produced out of the single parents. Come on, let's see the parents. The female moor is here and the male moor is just right here. So these are the parents. The two of them have produced a lot of babies already. As what I have told you, that you need not to have plenty of breeders. If you can breed single pair, then of course you can have too many babies, because this goldfish, if treated rightly, meaning if they're given right food and they're conditioned properly, they can even lay eggs every month or twice a month. That's how prolific this gonna be. So it's just a matter of conditioning your fish. Guys, we have collected more than 1,000 of the baby moor and also hundreds of this shubunkin. And we already loaded the baby koi fish a few hours earlier, and we are so glad that we have a good harvest out of the breeding of this tropical fish. And by the way, if you are into fish keeping, maybe asked what's the best food for your fish, well, you can browse at my website. We have some aquarium accessories and even foods for our fish. That's the thing that we can share with you today, and I hope you will continue to like and share videos. And I would like to invite you also to please browse the videos of my son Dexter's World Jr. For more upcoming videos, I'd like also to ask that you will subscribe on his channel only here at Dexter's World.